அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி தனிப்பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி. Guruvee Saranam. Vinay bogame degam kandai. All of us got a body basis our karma. Both good karma and bad karma leads to birth. What is the sole purpose of existence of oneself? Don't you think we have caught up into a happiness and a sorrow cycle day by day, year by year, and decade to decade? How to get rid of this anxious cycle? Can someone tell me one thing that can keep you happy and in a blissful state forever? All these questions made me to reach you all in search of finding who am I, why do I exist, does something called ultimate bliss exist? Thus all started in terms of exploring inside me to find what is my purpose of life. If someone were to ask you, who are you? One may say, I am from this place, this city. On a little elevated level, we may say we are human beings. If one may go a little deeper, he may say, I am a soul from the Supreme Soul. If we agree that we are souls from the Supreme Soul, or otherwise Atma from the Paramatma, we are an ultra nano content of the ultimate bliss Paramatma, who is the cause and effect of this universe, which leads us to the other question of where do soul reside in our body. Spirituality is nothing but knowing oneself properly. That's why most often Maharishi is called search within. If at all one may think a little aloud that if soul has to reside inside the body, will it be in the brain, heart, or in the hand, or in the leg? Quite interesting, right? The prime difference between a body and a dead body is the heat. The dead body becomes chilled once the soul leaves the body. So can we conclude that soul is in some form of heat or light energy? If soul is in the form of light energy, where in the body soul can be placed? Let us imagine this way. To lit a room full of light, where should one place the light? Should we place it in four corners of the room or in the center of the room? It makes sense to put the lamp in the center of the room to get maximum light to all over the room. Likewise, in our body, to have all the six senses working, if the Supreme Almighty has to place the soul, can one imagine that He could have placed in the center of the head to get our all six senses working to its optimal? Wow, what a great creator our Supreme Lord is. Come back to our old discussion that if soul is in the form of the light energy, which part of our head interfaces with the light energy? It is easy for someone to gauge that our eyes becomes the path to walk into the Almighty and experience His ultimate powerful source of energy, who is the Paramatma Himself. Once we get to an understanding of who we are to the universe and to the Mother Nature and to the Supreme Almighty Himself, just think this way. If we are to lose our head, that is the end of our life, right? But any other parts in the body can be replaced, like your heart through the pacemaker, and even lungs, liver. Also seen people living with one eye, one hand, one leg, but not the head. If one may agree that if the soul lives in the head and center of the head makes even more sense to get the spread of energy, and soul is in the form of light energy, now it is time to think which part of our head has an interaction with the light energy. It makes us to go back to our science class of refraction and reflection theory I am not trying to be a science teacher, but the universe herself she is. The Mother Nature is the creation of the Almighty, the Supreme Soul. We are an ultra dust particles of the Mother Nature. Just to summarize, we are souls part of the Supreme Souls and Atma part of the Paramatma. And the way to reach the Paramatma is the source of the light, which in Tamil we call Kadaul. What we see outside, which is part of the reflection and refraction cycle, is the Maya form of the God. When the world exists, realization of the God goes muted. Then you start seeing inside, which is the Kadaul, interpreted as see within, and walk the journey of the light backwards. Then one may start seeing the Sat form of the God, which is the ultimate source of the energy, the Almighty, Supreme Soul, Paramatma. The journey to reach the Supreme Soul gets far and far. Faces the good karma and the bad karma, rather the good deeds and the bad deeds, which we have done, doing and intend to do, rather the past, present and the future, the Sanchitam, Agamyam and Praktam. Beloved friends, with the true blessings of the Almighty, to set one free from this anxious wishful cycle and to reach Paramatma, to the state of Satchit Ananda state of blissfulness. Start your journey today in search of knowing oneself better. I once again thank my Gurus, my loved ones, and the Supreme Soul, the Paramatma himself, for playing this small part in reaching you all, and feel graced to share what has been given to me over the years. Guruvee Saranam. Arutperum Jodi, Arutperum Jodi. Tanipperum Karanai Arutperum Jodi. Guruvee Saranam.